Hey guys, it's Lester from Thriftdweller here with a new CD pickups video. I know it's been, over a year now since I had an actual CD pickups video. I apologize. I know a lot of people, we're on this channel subscribed for my music pickups. I wasn't really too inspired at all to make any new videos. I think it's because, one, the prices for CDs have gone ridiculously high on the internet, especially for out of print stuff. And I kind of didn't want it to, trickle down to the point where people feel like they would need to get, CDs just because of the value. Again, when you buy music, you buy it because you want it and you love the music. So yeah, that's all I really have to say. This might be a long video. Of course, I do the videos in 3 different sections. The first section is usually my other collection, which is rock, pop, metal, basically other genres that aren't hip-hop and R&B. The second part is R&B, obviously. And the last part that I usually do for the videos is rap and hip-hop, which is basically the bread and butter of my collection. So yeah, let's get this started. I guess I'm gonna start up the video with some of my Digipaks that I bought. So yeah, the first one here is Church's Open, or was it? Yeah, Every Open Eye. This is their second album. It's so good. If you're into like synth pop music, yeah, Churches is a great band, and this is a very, very good follow-up. I still listen to it to this day. It's almost it's probably 7 months old now, and man, I listen to this nonstop. It's so good. It's a very good follow-up. Second CD, I actually found this in the dollar bin, for some weird reason. Jessie Ware, her second album, Tough Love. She's a very good singer. I don't have her first album, so I guess I'm on the hunt for that as well. Next album here, this was probably my album of the year last year, actually, maybe the top 5. Florence and the Machine. How big, how blue, how beautiful. It's a great third album. Again, if you're into singer-songwriter type music, yeah, Florence and the Machine, you can't go wrong with Florence and the Machine. I love that stuff. Some remasters here that I got. Metallica, Kill 'Em All. And probably one of my favorite Metallica albums next to And Justice for All, Ride the Lightning. Basically what happened was, I didn't know this, but Metallica was remastering all their albums, so they put out special editions of those 2 albums first this year. I don't know when the other 2 are going to come out, but apparently if you're a big fan of collecting extra stuff, you can get those 2 albums in a big deluxe box set with vinyl and outtakes from when they recorded it back in the 80s. In terms of sound quality, I like it a lot. A lot of people, from what I read on the internet, they say it sounds brick walled, but I think it sounds fine. 10 years from birth to burial. I don't have all of their albums. I'm actually a big fan of this band, so I'm missing a couple of their albums. So I was lucky enough to actually buy this brand new. Somewhat of not a disappointing album, but it was alright. Killswitch Engage, Incarnate. This is the special edition with bonus tracks. The album's alright. I don't know what to say. It's typical Killswitch Engage, melodic metal, if anything, or metalcore. Sorry, not melodic metal. One of my favorite albums that came out this year Australian band, the Jezebels, Cynthia. I don't know if this is a misprint, because if you look at the back of the box is the front cover, and I don't know, I guess the inlay was the front cover. It's really strange because when you open it, shows all like the song information there if you can see it. It's kind of strange, so I think it was a misprint. But yeah, this is a great album. You have to be in that mood to listen to something like this, because they're I guess they're just the way they write their songs and everything. It's very emotional music. Daughter's second album, Not to Disappear. Very good follow-up. A lot of people think it was very repetitive and sounding the same as the first album, but I actually loved it. Yeah, Daughter, Not to Disappear. Pink and Dallas Green, City and Color. You Plus Me, Rose Avenue. Excellent, excellent album. I think this came out in 2014, I believe. Yeah, it came out in 2014. I had some weird thing, like I ended up buying a whole bunch of albums last year that were released 2 years ago. This guy, yeah, Troy Sivan. I can't say his last name. Sivan, Trxye. Man, this is a really, really good CD. It's an EP, has like 5 songs. Really good singer. If you're into, I guess, popish R&B type music with somewhat of modern day production in terms of like the trap sound and stuff. Yeah, this is really good. I was really surprised. The only reason why I bought this, my sister was playing it in her car, and I was like, hey, I'm just gonna go buy a new copy of it. I actually liked it. Lucky enough to find The Birthday Massacre, Superstition. This is a typical Birthday Massacre CD, goth, pop, rock. If you're curious about this band, listen to the song Beyond. I guess you'll see why I really like it. I'm really into the pop synth stuff. More City and Color, his new album from last year. Yeah, what's the title here? Yeah, If I Should Go Before You. Typical City and Color. That was green, obviously. You know, guitar, lyrics. That's all it really is. One of my favorite bands, yeah, of Monsters and Men, Beneath the Skin. This album is their second album. It's kind of better than the first one, but if you compare the two, yeah, it's totally different. There's more singing this time around on here. Well, obviously the first CD had singing, but yeah, this one, it just has a different feel to it. It feels different, but it's the same. I don't know. If you listen to the first album and go to this second one, there's not really much of a difference, to be honest with you. But I actually enjoy this one though. Found this for a buck. Yeah. Yeah. It's Blitz. Whew, yeah, this album. Purity Ring. Another Eternity. Very good follow-up album. Again, more of that, electro pop type beat music. Again, if you have like a stereo at home and you just want to, bang your freaking system, yeah, this thing beats it to hell. It's really good. I bought Billy Talent Dead Silence with Target closed down in Canada last year, so I got this for like 75% off. It was alright. Some hardcore music here. The Ghost Inside Dear Youth. It's tame. I think it's their 4th album. It's tamer than their first releases here, but yeah, it's okay. Bought it used actually for $6, so I got lucky. More Troye Sivan, Blue Neighborhood. Now this is his actual album. It's really good. It's really good. I found this for $1. I was actually looking for this CD forever. Australian Christian singer. I'm not a religious person, but there's some Christian music that I like, you know. Most of it's not really preachy stuff. Yeah, Brooke Fraser, What to Do with the Daylight. Now, with this CD, I didn't know it came with a DVD. So when you check online for her discography, there's no mention of a DVD. So I think I lucked out and found the special edition here for $1. It comes with the CD and the DVD, and there's not really much worth to it because it's not really listed online. So I think I lucked out. All right, so I'm done with my digipacks. I'm gonna go with I guess the regular case CDs here. Adele 25. I don't know what to say about it. Honestly, I thought it was shit compared to her last CD. It's all right, but people hyped it too much. Like, people are on like Adele's nuts, man. It sucks. It's crazy. I didn't like it at all. I only like 3 songs. Best Coast, California Nights. Excellent CD if you're into dream pop. So good. So good. I have a couple here. I'm on a kick on buying like just really cheap CDs on Amazon. I'm a huge fan of Westlife, the boy band, and I'm missing like a couple of their albums. Westlife, Turn Around. Yeah, I'm a sucker for love songs. Westlife, The Greatest Hits. This has a couple of unreleased songs that aren't in their regular discography. Westlife, the Love album. This album actually has Total Eclipse of the Heart that they sing, and it's so freaking good. And the song The Rose, if you remember from Napoleon Dynamite, where they did the hand dancing with the song The Rose. Yeah, it's funny. Anyway, yeah, this CD. Found it for $1. There's an unreleased video where me, Nathaniel, and Ian were actually bopping our heads to this. I was missing Isley's first album, yeah, Room Noises, so now I have that complete, the discography complete. Another Australian band. I love Australian bands for some weird reason. Boy and Bear, Limit of Love. It was a good CD, actually. I'm kind of on a kick to trying to buy what I had on vinyl for 80s music that I had. I'm a huge fan of Spandau Ballet. I ended up getting Spandau Ballet True for really cheap on Amazon. It was like $4. This is the remastered edition. And yeah, again, I'm a sucker for like 80s pop. It's so good. This CD here, coming up next, I wasn't a fan of it, but I ended up just buying it used. In This Moment, Black Widow. This is their first major label release. Obviously, they were on an independent label for their first 3 or 4 albums, I believe. And I absolutely love their old albums, but this one, it was okay. But man, I wasn't a fan of this new one. It sucked. I say albums suck and everything. No, they're okay, but you know, in terms of just comparing it to, you know, their other work, yeah, it's nothing like it. So the next CD here, The Autumn Effect by 10 Years. Excellent album. Again, I love 10 Years. I'm trying to get all their stuff. More stuff here. Lana Del Rey, Honeymoon. The album was alright. I completed my Metallica collection of the old releases there, and Justice for All. I'm probably gonna replace this when the remaster comes out. I had Kill 'Em All because I found it before the remaster, so I didn't know. So I ended up getting this a couple months before the remasters came out. I might trade that in, but I might keep it. $1 CD. I was actually with Steinbeck, Steiner, and Gary last year. We ended up going to the Village. We call it Osborne Village here, where the music store is. But yeah, Keen. Perfect Symmetry for $1. Yeah, New Kids on the Block, Step by Step. Yeah, More synth pop again. I'm a huge fan of synth pop. Hearts. This album is really good. If you're into more poppy synth music, this album bangs. It's so good. Found this at Value Village. I was with Nate. The DTS version of The Police, Every Breath You Take. This is the greatest hits album. Now, the only way you can play this is on a DVD player and a receiver that can decode DTS. The sound quality is alright. Apparently, the CD goes for a lot of money. I found it for $2. I wish I had all the Police albums, though. That's actually my goal. I have it on vinyl, but I wish I had all their albums. His Infernal Majesty, Dark Light. Found it for cheap. The only reason why I wanted this was Rip Out the Wings of a Butterfly's on here. As I Lay Dying, Frail Worlds Collapse. I bought this because, I was missing it. I love As I Lay Dying. So good. Cancer Bats, Searching for Zero, their album from last year. It's alright. I don't know. Again, I'm a fan of, I had this weird rule where, not rule, but like a weird theory, usually for a band. The first 3 or 4 albums are just, awesome, really good. And, over time they just start, the creative juices aren't there anymore. This Cancer Bats album was alright. And another As I Lay Dying CD, A Long March. Now, what this has is basically their first recordings that were kind of rare, and they end up re-releasing it on here because there's people like selling it on eBay apparently for ridiculous amounts of money. So they re-released it, and this completes my this CD completes my As I Lay Dying collection. And this is probably going to be part 1 of my videos. So that was all my other rock, pop, metal, whatever you want to call it, the other genres. Well, I'll have my other videos up soon. I'll have my R&B and the hip-hop. I know everyone wants to see the hip-hop one. The hip-hop one's actually triple the amount of this. Again, sorry for not having music videos. I still go out and everything. Again, it's more of the being more inspired to show it type thing. I'm not the type of person to show off my stuff. So, yeah. Anyway, like, subscribe, do whatever you want to the channel. Visit the hottest internet website on the internet today, facebook.com/Thriftdwellers. Thanks for all your support and everything. I know everybody still, wants music videos and all that stuff. I'll have them. I go out every couple of days to my spots. It's just, I think I'm to the point where I have so many CDs already where I go and I just get bored. Like, I'll go hunting or whatever and I'm just bored because I already have, 10 copies of like Orangey or something like that. It's pretty disheartening sometimes because, I'll hang out with the guys. We'll go out and, half the time I'm just like, damn, I already have this stuff. Why am I here? But anyway, yeah, that's all I got to say. Anyway, peace.